Dependability with Toro.
That's all at Ray's Repair Shop, 801 Railroad Avenue in Morgan City.
Hey, y'all, this is Belinda Mack. Kickstart your weekend by joining me every Friday afternoon from 3 until 6 for the Cajun Style Weekend Kickoff with the best in South Louisiana music hits and, as always, taking your request. The Cajun Style Weekend Kickoff is brought to you by Barbera Chevrolet, Highway 1 in Napoleonville, The Mosquito Bar, Stevensville Road in Stevensville, Reggie Broussard, AC and Heating, 4015 Railroad Avenue in Morgan City, or call 985-385-5128. Poodoo Sports Bar, 615 Brasher Avenue in Morgan City. Stazione Deli in Pierre Park, Patterson, Berwick, and 2 locations in Morgan City. Let's get this weekend started with the Cajun Style Weekend Kickoff on Friday afternoon from 3 until 6 here on 95.3 FM KQKI. And as always, live at kqki.com. KQKI is proud to be South Louisiana's favorite music station.
There's a good mix of music.
Really good music.
They've never drove through Indiana.
Stuck like glue. You and me, baby, we're stuck like glue.
Take it on back, take it on back, take it on back to where the grass is greener.
95.3 KQKI.
95.3 FM, KQKI. Brian Protich here this morning with Mustang Mike, and we've got a great event coming up tomorrow night at the Morgan City Auditorium. It's Gulf State Wrestling Cajun Heat 4, and you bringing the heat, Mike?
Bringing the heat.
Bringing the heat.
You know we do.
Boy, that's a pretty boy right there. I know that's not his name, but that's a pretty boy. Ain't he on the front of it?
The problem with the heat is I need icy hot now to put on my back, because I'm kind of getting old there. So I'm bringing the heat, but it's in a tube.
Oh, you're about like me. We were saying we were getting ready at the tower to put in some new equipment and things like that, and I offered Mike the opportunity. I said the only way we're going to be off the air from now on with a storm is going to be if the tower falls. I offered for Mike to go ahead and catch the tower if that would happen.
Well, that's...
Are you going to take me up on that off?
No, I might bring Killer Shane over here for that. He's handling a little more weight than me.
You, of course, last weekend we had the storm, and you guys were fortunate enough to have this weekend open to be able to do this. That was just something last weekend, having to... it's a big job going ahead and pushing it back a week, isn't it?
It's so much planning to get a show involved where you're trying to do everything from top to bottom. The venue, you're talking about wrestlers, you're talking about schedules, ticket sales, trying to get the word out to people, sponsors, everything that's involved, radio, doctor, ambulance. So it's a whole ordeal, and this is our super show that we do every year. 4th year in a row we've done this, basically our mega show at the auditorium. And the auditorium has been busy the last year or so, and they was booked up every weekend the rest of the year. And we lucked up that they had a cancellation, so was able to move the show back 1 week to this Saturday. And then, of course, it's getting the word out to everybody to let them know that the show is this Saturday. And thanks for KQKI, thanks to the newspaper, of course, the benefit of having social media and everything and spreading the word. So very fortunate that we have the show scheduled tomorrow night. Doors open at 5:30, bell time 6:30, Cajun Heat 4. Everything's great. Everything's lined up. The venue's set up. The ring's coming in tomorrow. One downfall is we did lose Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart.
Yeah.
It's a horrible thing. Of course, a guy as busy as him, he's got lined up every weekend somewhere.
Exactly.
And I tried to make some arrangements and see if he could postpone something where he was going if it was super important, because we wanted him here and the fans were looking forward to seeing him. But of course, I wouldn't expect him to cancel out on myself, so I couldn't expect him to do it to somebody else. So we are in talks and have a 90% chance. We have a past legend of professional wrestling from the Mid-South era, also wrestled in WWF. So this is about 15 years ago, last time he's been in the ring. But he will be there tomorrow night if it all goes the same tomorrow night. So we'll be giving the crowd a little treat there. So we're keeping that under wraps. as far as name-wise, but you can expect to see him. But no matter what, the action's going to be there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great matches.
It always is.
Yeah, I mean, we just pride ourselves on doing good family fun shows. You know, anybody who's listening that hasn't made a show before, it's family oriented, tons of kids. Interaction. You go to WWE shows and, you know, these kids want to get up and meet the wrestlers and go talk to them and get an autograph, and you can't come within 20 feet of them. But at our shows, we go out intermission, come take pictures, sign autographs, take pictures in the ring. And also this show at 5:30, the wrestlers will be out doing a early meet and greet. So from 5:30 to 6:30, you can come in and see everybody in advance.
And that's what is. It's great to have that part of the experience, because I've done it before as well. You get to go hang out with the guys.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, it makes the whole experience great.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just we try to do as much as we can on a local level. Of course, me being from Morgan City, to wrestle at the Morgan City Auditorium is an honor. I mean, you know, think of the people in the past who've been there and wrestled in that building. You know, all the legends.
Man, I remember
Dusty Rhodes, Junkyard Dog.
And Jake the Snake.
Remember Jake the Snake? Sting. You know, Sting made his debut.
Rock and Roll Express, man.
Yeah, I mean, all the greats have wrestled in that building. So just to be performing, you know, knowing that has come before me in my hometown is a privilege. Won my first tag team titles in there back in 1995, back with Mid-South. So like I said, it's got a lot of history for me, and knowing that I'm at the end of my career. You know,
come on, Mike.
Yeah, well, like I said, at the last show.
Still got another, 15, 20 years?
At the last show.
They're going to be bringing you back as a legend.
Well, I don't know about that. At the last show, I did announce that this would be my final show. Of course, I've got some things that's lingering on with other opportunities. My last show here for sure. I'm going next weekend to Atlanta on a contract that I have to go wrestle in Atlanta for UCW, Universal Championship Wrestling, Ron Gossett's show over there. But like I said, and we do have, I don't know if everybody knows whether I'm wrestling or not, we do have lined up to be in the Shrimp Festival again this year. So we'll be putting on a live free performance Saturday right next to the stage for the Shrimp Festival. I think it's 2:45 to 4 o'clock. So,
now, for that, you bring out the ring and that, don't you?
Yeah. The ring comes out. Last year, we brought the ring out, set up right next to the stage. We had 5 matches last year, and the rain caught us right in the main event, right in the middle of my match in the main event. The rain started coming down, so that made it really unsafe, but we got through it, and we just hoping, you know, the Shrimp Festival for good weather. But that's then.
It wouldn't be Mustang Mike without without drama
no
and
adversity.
Dramatic. That's right.
Mother Nature was teaming against me too. But yeah, tomorrow night, 6:30 bell time, Morgan City Municipal Auditorium. If you need the address, 728 Myrtle Street, Morgan City. Doors open at 5:30. Talking about some of the guys going to be there. We do have a number 1 contenders match. Former champion Rhett the Threat and Jordan Ja, 2 former champions, are going to be battling out for the number 1 contender spot for the light heavyweight championship. We have 2 Wildcat stars, Buku Dow and Nathan Bradley, going to be going against each other. We have Wild Thing going to be there, a former light heavyweight champion, and heavyweight champion. Also, the return of Miss Cinnamon. She's coming back. She's been out of pocket for about 10 years, and she's back. Of course, my partner Andrew Anderson. Together, we're known as Mean and Lean. We'll be going for the tag team championships tomorrow night.
Who's mean? Who's lean?
I'm lean. I'm a little leaner than him, and he's way meaner than me. Of course, the Cajun Outlaws, Killer Shane, Michael White, Pretty Tony, the heavyweight champion.
I love Pretty Tony.
Oh,
you know that,
man?
I see him all the time on Facebook.
Yeah, he's a character. So, like I said, he's great for the wrestling business. Of course, David Silver, our heavyweight champion, amongst all the others. And like I said, tomorrow night we will be going against Ashton Spears and Titan for the GSW Tag Team Championships. Manage my big ramp. We know we've been involved with Big Ramp for the longest time. He's always got a trick up his sleeve, and but it doesn't matter. To wrestle in the auditorium you know, the legendary building, my hometown for the tag team titles, you know, knowing that my career is coming to the end, I'm about to
It's a big one.
put it
It's
on
a big
the line.
moment.
Yeah, you know, so and like I said, so we looking forward to it tomorrow night. I know that you know, people